So to wrap this up really quick, congratulations and good luck. Alright, so anyway, I was watching a video the other day, a VHS mind you, about the beat movement of the 1950s. Jack Kerouac, the leader, the visionary of this movement, was asked by a reporter to define his generation. The poet looked into the camera and said unfalteringly, "We are the beaten down." "I look into the eyes of my generation coming down the city streets," he said, "and in them I see a world that is weighed down by war, by time coming out of depression. We are just beat. That's us. We're the beat generation," he said, "and we seek to rid ourselves of that weight that holds us down." And that really struck me. The fact that he could just shoot off an answer to that kind of question. So I started thinking about my generation, about us. And what I realized was that our generation, Generation Y, a name we did not pick, by the way, has yet to be defined. We, Generation Y, we've yet to define ourselves. Because sure, we've been defined by previous generations with our studies and research and philosophies, but those are mere reports. Our amusing observations made of the new creature that has come into their world. Don't get me wrong though, I respect, I admire, I'm honored and grateful for all the things that they, the previous generations, have made possible for us. But their ideas about who we are, their phrases, their names for us, their essays and their theories, they're all useless. Because these ideas that they have of us, they are not ours, they are not us, so we cannot let them define us. Because these are views from the outside, and only we, only the members of this generation, can lay claim to what and to who we are. Because we feel it. Well, don't we? And there's the catch. We're all different. We're all individuals, at least I hope so. So how can we possibly define ourselves as a group, as a whole? And well, we can't. And we shouldn't even try for that matter. All that we can do is be active in our will, is do what we feel is right based on our own judgments and beliefs, even though they may be looked down upon by parents and other members of previous generations. You see, from this moment, from this day forward, now that we've acquired our basic foundations of knowledge and experience, we have only one choice in life, and that is to build higher or to let things be as they are. And I, for one, have absolutely no intention of maintaining a single-story, compacted hut for the remainder of my life. I will, however, build as high as I can possibly go without toppling over. And from my vantage point, I'll call upon others to join me, to build their own towers. And they will call on others, so that the world will try to constantly outdo itself, not in bitter competition, but in peaceful triumph with man over his own limitations, above the confines of level ground. Now, I'm speaking figuratively, of course, and what I mean by that is that I'm speaking a bunch of bull you-know-what. But what I want you to take from this is that you don't have to seek the highest paying job. You don't have to follow a set list of guidelines towards success. If you do what you love, and if you put your love into it, you're going to be happy. You're going to give yourself the chance to enjoy your life. And that chance, a chance that you will have given yourself, that is success. So to refer to this whole mandatory inspiration deal, there's some more of that figurative speech. We could soar in life if we only choose to act, to not stand idle in this rapidly moving world. We've got to do this, however, without falling into the traps of societal conformity. Because independence and an unsolicited sense of drive are the most important factors of success. Be who you are, do what you do. It doesn't matter how smart or how talented you are. If you fight for what you believe in, if you seek and accomplish your own goals in life, you will be happy. You will be successful. Don't live in pursuit of a vagrant goal of success that's been outlined by a previous generation. Rather, go out and live your lives in a constant state of achievement of your highest quality of mind and spirit, and no one else's. And create your own versions of success and accomplishment and happiness. And I'm not going to stand up here and try to define us as a generation. I can't. If I did, it would be like slapping you all in the face. We've all got to go out in the world and define ourselves, and only ourselves. Because if each one of us can do that to the best of our ability, then this world is going to have the chance to be a pretty decent place to live in. If we act as an assemblage of uncompromising individuals, rather than a conformed blob of masked identities, we could lift this world high, way up on the skyscraper of the human spirit, as built upon the sturdy foundations of diversity, free thinking, and ambition. Yes, if we, Generation Y, if we can do all of this, we'll finally be able to make a name for ourselves, and one that we can be proud of, one that isn't just a letter, one that we'll have created with our own actions, a name that is not simply a label, is not simply the Y generation. And my friends, this is where all the figure of speech stops. You see, they've been asking us a question all of our lives, and that question they've been asking us is this: why? So let's give them the answer. Let's show them who we are and what we can do. The future is out there, waiting for us. Let's make something of it. Thank you.